those generators loaded and the scouts away. 2nd Battalion leaves in 30 minutes.
Redeploying troops, Captain.
My lord, I didn't know you'd come back from the front. With the pirate threat contained, orders are to refocus on the Republic. Main forces headed to Claburn Tundra. Frozen kill zone, all blizzards and canyons.
Enjoy fighting until your blood turns to ice. My work continues elsewhere.
Of course, you already know what's going to happen. Confidentially, when the Bane Brigade obliterates the Republic Army, it'll be spectacular.
That's enough, Captain. Return to your duties.
Yes, sir.
Khan Tathith, Special Advisor to the Minister of War. Forgive me for not being there to shake your hand. I have great respect for your achievements, and I'd like to involve you in a special project.
You command a lot of power for a man without military rank.
Yes, I do. Darth Vengeance asked me to leave retirement for a reason. As the Captain mentioned, the war's next stage begins today. We came to Hoth to sap the Republic's strength in an unwinnable scenario. Now, we raise the stakes, and force our enemies to commit their elite. I thus employed the Bane Brigade, the finest Imperial fighters of the last war.
Some elaboration is required.
It was the Bane Brigade, and its Sith commanders, who purged the Jedi Enclave on Janarius, and set fire to the seas of Iskalon. The Republic called them butchers and war criminals, and thought them defeated on Renvar. But some things aren't so easily destroyed, bringing us to your part.
I have my own reputation. I won't work for your Bane Brigade.
I would never ask you to. Unfortunately, matters are complicated, and too sensitive to be discussed on this frequency. Consider this an invitation to speak privately at Claburn Tundra. I assure you, your role in Hoth's future is more vital than ever.
The Bane Brigade destroyed my people's capital. We must know the truth.
We intercepted that holocall an hour ago. The Republic will soon send its elite troops into Claburn Tundra, seeking the Bane Brigade. There, our foot soldiers will set ambushes, collapse mountains. Claburn is a natural death trap, and we need only sacrifice a few pawns to destroy the enemy's champions.
I see why you wanted to speak privately. The Bane Brigade is an illusion, the bait in your trap.
It was real once, but no more. You see, the Republic was right to think the Bane Brigade destroyed. Those men and women died heroes. Thus, the secrecy, and your presence. You must strike so fiercely, hurt the Republic so deeply, that they believe the Bane Brigade still lives. Only then will they commit their most elite forces.
I want to know how they died.
They attacked a Jedi encampment, slaughtered the lot. But they lingered too long, and the Republic responded with an aerial strike. They deserved better. You will do tremendous deeds in the Bane Brigade's name, and only you and I shall know the truth. And once you have finished, you shall leave Hoth and continue your work elsewhere. But the myth of the Bane Brigade will live on.
If the Republic must fear someone, let them fear me.
In days to come they may, but your name is not yet legend. I can direct you to where your presence will be most impactful. Soldiers who will show you the Republic's vulnerabilities. When the snow is hot with blood, leave the rest to me and the ghost of the Bane Brigade.
Davi? Are you all right, Davi? My lord, your timing is perfect. Don't suppose a Sith could help out my operation.
Your name, now.
Saria Javad, Scout Captain. I sent one of my men to investigate Republic chatter. You won't like what he found. The Republic is trying to turn a starfighter from a downed freighter into an offensive snowspeeder. Operates at sub-zero temps, no icing, tears through blizzards like... Well, that thing works and we're scrap. Respectfully.
How did you come up with that?
Come on, you know how bad Hoth is. The difficulty moving around, the faulty comm systems. I don't want to be riding a tauntaun while they're dropping bombs and blasting us from 18 meters. Their engineers have booby-trapped the snowspeeder against thieves. Our only option is to destroy it.
You're right. Destroying the ship is better than letting the Republic use it against us.
Great. You better hurry. If they discover Davi, they'll be moving the ship to a more secure location. Hey, I picked up the snowspeeder explosion on the satellite. Guess you know how to handle yourself after all.
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
You'll hear no arguments from me. I'm taking the satellite footage over to Imperial Command. I'll be sure to let them know your part in the whole thing.
Just tell me where to go. Lieutenant Durand, I found Sergeant Pedden's datapad and destroyed the Republic spy droids.
Oh, thank you very much, my lord. Those droids were a tremendous risk to our operational security. Now that they're out of the picture, we can proceed with our work here. Shame to have lost Pedden over a pack of droids. Though, he had a good head on his shoulders. Would have been good to have him moving forward.
What am I supposed to do about it?
My apologies. I didn't intend to hold you up with my rambling. If you'll excuse me, I'll leave you to go on about your own business. My thanks again for your assistance in this matter.
Of course they're safe to eat. Look, whoever told you they were poisonous is a blasted liar. Oh, your pardon, my lord. I was just offering some nutritional advice to a few Republic scouts. I'm Kinto Sims, Imperial Infiltration. I've been monitoring the Republic forces and bombarding them with misinformation. Those saps will believe anything. Even now, I've got them scrambling to tame Pantram Whitefangs. A colossal waste of time and money.
What sparked their interest?
I let it slip that Whitefangs could be trained as attack mounts, which is true, to an extent. Whitefangs are unrivaled predators, exceedingly fast and deadly. We've lost more scouts to them than to the enemy. The Republic has been rounding them up by the hundreds, spending millions on training them. What they don't realise is that few Whitefangs develop the intelligence necessary for domestication. They'll be lucky to tame 20.
You seem rather pleased with yourself.
I'm stationed alone in the middle of a very cold nowhere. Indulging my ego is one of my few pleasures. Still, I imagine someone with your power could cripple the Republic's efforts even further, my lord. If you can exterminate the few trainable Whitefangs, the Republic will toil without producing one combat-worthy specimen, drain their resources, and keep our people safe.
Slaughtering Whitefangs ought to provide worthy sport.
Excellent. The Republic will be left depleted and demoralized. You'll find the Whitefangs in packs, but the smarter ones tend to hunt alone. They've earned their reputation, so be careful.
This is so much fun.
White Fangs are dead.
Perfect. Now the Republic will waste years trying to tame the dim-witted offal. It'd be funny if it wasn't so... Oh, who am I kidding? It's totally funny.
What a waste of my talents.
If you say so. Nonetheless, the job is done. Another point to the Empire.
My lord. Kun Tazith asked me to keep an eye out. He wants to talk about the Bane Brigade.
My Sith friend, I have a confession. When I founded the Bane Brigade 50 years ago, I never thought I'd see its equal. I nurtured those men and women, planned every mission, sat beside them when their limbs needed replacement. I wept upon their deaths, but you have done exceptionally.
Your old friends are ashes. Focus on the present.
Of course, of course. We intercepted a communique. The Republic is sending Jedi and Special Forces to hunt the Phantom Bane Brigade, thanks to your deception. But they'll find only expendable Imperial troops, like those you've met in the field. And as our men die, they will drag the Republic with them into their icy graves.
If sending a few thousand fools to their death brings victory, so be it.
Indeed. The most anyone can contribute is to die for the Empire. Regardless, you are needed elsewhere in the galaxy. And know that while it cannot be public, you've earned the right to call yourself part of the Bane Brigade. No, you are the last of the greatest enemies of the Republic, and your name means fear.